So, ice walkouts have been a pretty popular trend over the last 2 to 3 weeks. But the real question is, what sparked it? What are ice walkouts? Are they good or are they bad? well, I, well, I bonnet boys, bonnet boys. I can't, yo. Yeah, okay, we gonna get it out. Well, BonnetBoySay, I'm here to answer that question. I'm gonna be completely transparent. I'm gonna be completely honest when making this video. If I get demonetized, I really don't care because like I don't really get no profit off of this anyways. So like it doesn't even matter. I wasn't aware of what ice walkouts were prior to like researching the video. I wasn't like really aware like until my school decided they wanted to have an ice walkout. So I'm like, fuck our ice walkouts. I'm in class looking it up. The teacher gonna take my computer. I swear they be cop blocking. This supposed to be a serious video. I'm over here playing. I ain't really do my research until like my school was gonna have an ice walkout. So I'm like, let me do my research. So we were supposed to have an ice walkout at my school. that shit did not happen. That shit was ass. That shit was bust, nigga. We did not have an ice walkout, and I think the main reason because like anybody can take a suspension in school. That was really the threat. The threat was a suspension and getting our final exemptions revoked. Shut up by my stutter. Yeah, like our exemptions. We evaluate our exemptions. So basically what the schools are doing, if you try to have an ice walkout during school or education time, they are revoking things that the school has given us. Access to like privileges and things. So that was the threat. They were going to take away our final exemptions. Which me, I don't give a fuck about no final exemption. I could have did it. But you know, I was preoccupied doing something important. So I didn't go to the walkout as it was. I was doing something important. So I didn't really, you know, I don't really care about no walkout. So, but like, the real question is, what are ice walkouts? I already know somebody finna be glazing. Somebody finna be on my ass. Talking about something. You don't scroll on TikTok? No, I don't scroll on no TikTok. What I need to be on TikTok for? I don't like scrolling. And when I do scroll, I be seeing stuff that don't relate to me. Like I be seeing stuff that's gonna piss me off. So I just stop scrolling. Like, so I don't be on TikTok for real. I be doing my own thing. But I did a little bit of research. And I ain't gonna lie, ice is not the ice they put in your Sprite at McDonald's. That's what I was thinking at first. I'm like, why these niggas walking out of class for shit that they put in your drink? That's how oblivious I be. Shut up by my stutter, nigga. That's how oblivious I be about certain things. Like, I don't even pay attention to the news or like, I don't even care. ICE stands for United States Illegal Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Their role is to protect the United States by identifying, arresting, and removing people who violate immigration laws. Basically, in simple terms, ICE is supposed to... Damn, I can't talk. ICE is supposed to remove illegal immigrants. Now, like, somebody may be wondering, why is there outrage? Honestly, when I got to this point in my research, I came to the conclusion, right? I came to the conclusion that people are outraged because they're separating families and stuff over what America was built on. America was built on immigrants. That's my conclusion. Like, I be listening in history class, like America, it didn't own America. I'm Native American, so this is my land regardless. But basically, I was confused myself. But like, I try to look in a little bit more, like. So now I get to the point, why are students beginning to protest during school hours against ICE? Now, I can't give you no exact date of when ICE walkouts began because like I'm not ICE walkouts. I don't got all the info in my head. But what I can tell you is that ICE walkouts began due to the intensified immigration enforcements and the death of Renee Nicole Good and Alex Jeffrey Pretty. I hope I'm saying that right. Rest in peace, their souls. Students in Minnesota responded to this by orchestrating the first ICE Walkout of 2026. This caused multiple other students to catch on to the trend and participate at their schools as well. So that answers the question, what sparked it and what they are. The ideal question now is if they're good or are they bad. I believe from a freedom of speech standpoint that ICE walkouts are good. Now, you might be looking at the video with the most stern face ever, like, what is this nigga talking about? You might be you might just go in the comments and say, hey, don't nigga, I don't care. Shit. Do what you gotta do. But I feel like ICE walkouts are a good form of freedom of speech. Our First Amendment, one of our parts of our First Amendment, I feel like it's a good form of freedom of speech because a lot of the older generations and the generations before us, they love to say that we don't speak up. Like, oh, yeah, y'all youngins don't vote. Y'all don't speak about what we used to speak about. We was protesting every day. They love to say stuff like that. I be hearing it from family members and aunties, friends and stuff. Like, I be hearing it. Like, maybe some things, we don't know how to respond to. But, like, I feel like this is a good way for us to, like, show that we can speak up. And it's showing that, like, we do have a say. Now, are there more organized and tranquil ways to approach this? Of course. Of course. Though, these walkouts are sacrificing educational and learning time, it's still having a major impact. It's causing multiple schools in the country to revoke access to school things. Like I said earlier in the video, our finals exemptions. They said if we walk out, and I quote, they said on the announcements, if we walk out, they will be revoking our final exemptions. So obviously it's doing something. The way that we're responding, they're responding too. They're enforcing suspensions, school suspensions, revoking access to certain school events. It's making them do something. So it's obviously working in a way. Not saying it's the best way to approach this idea, but it's obviously working in a way. The way that we're approaching the idea, our generation, it's working. So to conclude, ICE walkouts aren't just some random trend that popped up out of nowhere. They were sparked by real events, real emotions, and real people feeling affected by immigration enforcement. Whether you agree with them or not, they didn't just start because somebody was bored on TikTok. They started because students felt like something needed to be said. Are they good? Are they bad? That just depends on how you look at it and from your standpoint. Some people see it as disruption and rule breaking. Others see courage and freedom of speech. What's undeniable, though, our generation is not silent. When something hits close to home, we respond. At the end of the day, whether you walk out, whether you stay in class, what matters most is being informed. Don't just follow a trend. Understand the trend. Do your research, form your own opinion, and stand on it. But that's just my take. It's been BonnetBoySay.